It started as a story that seemed untouchable. A couple who appeared stable, grounded, and somehow immune to the whirlwind drama that often engulfs Hollywood and the music world alike. Jillian Lauren Schreiner, known for her career in writing and public appearances, and Scott Schreiner, the longtime bassist of the legendary rock band Weezer, were for years seen as the kind of partnership that quietly thrived behind the public eye. But 2026 has shattered that perception entirely. What was once a solid, picture-perfect marriage has ended in a divorce that no one saw coming. And the clues, if there ever were any, are messy, confusing, and scattered across an entire year of tumult. The breakup itself, while officially recent, traces its roots back to the prior 12 months. Those close to the couple say that 2025 was riddled with tension. Not explosive fights that would make tabloids scream, but subtle, creeping disagreements that escalated over time. Some sources hint at the intense strain of Scott's touring schedule with Weezer, combined with Jillian's own professional ventures, as a perfect storm. Distance, fatigue, and differing priorities quietly created cracks in a relationship many assumed unbreakable. Rumors began to swirl in early 2025 when fans noticed Jillian posting more cryptic messages on social media, cryptic enough to raise eyebrows, but not enough to confirm any real drama. Around the same time, Scott's touring posts became more sporadic, and his usually upbeat captions shifted in tone, a subtle reflection of fatigue, frustration, or perhaps something more personal. While neither spoke publicly about any issues, insiders suggest that those who knew them noticed an underlying tension, a sense that the couple was drifting apart long before the news finally broke. The divorce itself, sources say, was amicable on paper, but messy in nuance. Both parties reportedly wanted to protect their public image, shielding fans from a very private, very human unraveling. Yet, despite attempts at discretion, the divorce has sparked intense speculation. Was it just timing? Was it the pressures of fame? Or did hidden personal issues finally make the split inevitable? Some insiders point to long-standing differences in lifestyle and career focus. Jillian, deeply invested in her writing and occasional speaking engagements, had started projects that demanded long periods of concentration and solitude. Scott, meanwhile, maintained a grueling tour schedule with Weezer, often away for months at a time. The combination of distance and diverging priorities, they say, was ultimately a tipping point. Interestingly, the divorce has also reignited conversations about identity and autonomy within celebrity marriages. Fans have been analyzing old interviews, social media posts, and appearances for signs, looking for early hints of strain. Some point to Jillian's 2024 commentary on maintaining independence in marriage as potentially prescient, while others cite Scott's increased social media engagement with music projects as a subtle signal of shifting focus. It's a classic case of hindsight bias, connecting dots that may or may not have truly predicted the outcome. But in today's world, every like, post, and comment is dissected for hidden meaning. Financial arrangements are rumored to be straightforward but carefully negotiated. Both Jillian and Scott are professionals, and insiders suggest they aim to avoid a messy legal battle. Rather than letting disputes define the narrative, both parties are reportedly working behind the scenes to protect their assets, their careers, and, most importantly, their public reputations. That said, a divorce in any high-profile context is rarely completely private. Legal filings, property divisions, and financial disclosures will inevitably draw attention. And sources close to the couple suggest both are keenly aware of the need to manage public perception alongside personal matters. Family dynamics also played a role, according to those familiar with the couple's inner circle. Friends and relatives reportedly noticed increasing tension between Scott and Jillian's respective support networks. Differences in how to approach privacy, child rearing, if applicable, and social commitments created friction. It's not uncommon for celebrity marriages to experience strain when external pressures intersect with private life. And in this case, it appears that even small disagreements became magnified over time. Of course, no breakup narrative is complete without the fan reaction, and in this case, it's been immediate and honestly, pretty intense. Social media exploded as soon as news of the divorce leaked, with some fans expressing shock, others offering sympathy, and, well, a vocal minority speculating about infidelity or behind-the-scenes drama. But according to insiders, the truth is far less sensational. There's no evidence of cheating, scandal, or public altercations. Instead, the divorce seems to be the result of the slow, often invisible erosion of connection, the kind of unraveling that can happen in any marriage, celebrity or not. What makes this particular split so compelling is really how much the couple defied expectations. For years, Jillian and Scott were considered a model partnership. They attended public events together, supported each other's careers, and maintained a visible bond that made them seem, unshakable. And yet, behind that veneer, the pressures of high-profile careers and personal growth quietly accumulated, culminating in a split that, while not explosive, is honestly deeply consequential. As the dust settles, both Jillian and Scott are reportedly focused on moving forward professionally and personally. Jillian is said to be diving into new projects, including a potential memoir and creative collaborations that reflect her evolving perspective on life, love, and personal growth. Scott, meanwhile, is concentrating on music, upcoming tours with Weezer and studio work that continues to define his career. Both are apparently committed to maintaining civility and even friendship, at least publicly, highlighting a modern approach to divorce in the limelight. one that, prioritizes dignity over drama. Analysts observing the couple's trajectory note that this split could, really reshape narratives around celebrity relationships. Rather than a scandal or a cautionary tale, it's increasingly being framed as a story about evolution, two individuals growing, changing, and making choices that reflect their needs rather than public expectation. It's a narrative shift from failure to transformation, and honestly, it's resonating with fans who understand that life rarely follows a perfect script. There's also a cautionary element here. Celebrities, despite wealth and resources, face the same relational challenges as everyone else. Communication breakdowns, competing priorities, and the pressure of balancing personal and professional identities. Jillian Schreiner and Scott Schreiner's divorce underscores the reality that love, even under the most favorable public circumstances, can face challenges that money, fame, or public adoration just cannot resolve. The media attention, as expected, continues to swirl. Outlets are dissecting old interviews, past appearances, and even minor social media behavior for so-called clues about the split. Some speculation is fair, much of it is not. Yet this frenzy also demonstrates a cultural shift. Audiences crave transparency and narrative in celebrity lives, sometimes to the point of overinterpretation. In this environment, both Jillian and Scott are navigating a delicate balance between public curiosity and personal boundaries. What happens next remains to be seen. Divorces, even in the celebrity sphere, are often complicated and emotional. While both parties seem committed to mutual respect and professionalism, the personal journey, reconciling years of shared life, memories, and collaboration, is inherently complex. Fans, while eager for closure, may need to accept that the story is still unfolding, and that some aspects will remain private indefinitely. What this divorce ultimately highlights is the human element behind the celebrity facade. Jillian and Scott, despite their public images, have experienced a deeply personal and life-altering event. Their story is a reminder that fame does not inoculate against the challenges of partnership, communication, and personal growth. And while the headlines may scream unexpected breakup, the underlying narrative is far more relatable than sensational. Two people, growing apart, making difficult choices, and trying to navigate a path forward with dignity. For fans, the takeaway is as much about empathy as curiosity. Social media may provide constant updates, rumors, and speculation, but the reality is that Jillian and Scott are individuals first, and their experiences reflect universal themes of love, change, and resilience. Observing from afar, it's possible to witness the nuances of a modern breakup while appreciating the complexity behind public appearances. In conclusion, the unexpected breakup of Jillian Schreiner and Scott Schreiner is a multifaceted story, one of personal growth, career pressures, and the slow unraveling of a relationship that once seemed unshakable. While the details may continue to emerge, the broader lesson is clear. Even in the world of fame, relationships face challenges that require honesty, reflection, and sometimes difficult decisions. This is not a scandal. It's a story about the evolution of human connection under extraordinary circumstances. If you want to stay updated on the latest in celebrity relationships, untold stories, and behind-the-scenes realities, hit that like button, comment your thoughts on Jillian and Scott's journey, and subscribe for more in-depth, unfiltered coverage. And if you've ever experienced a breakup that shook your world, share your story, because these narratives remind us that even celebrities are navigating life, love, and change, just like the rest of us.